thing. And so if I can, particularly understanding, I think it's absolutely one of my strengths as an agent, is that I understand and have sat in every meeting. And so I know the difference between when an editor says, we're taking your book to pre-sales, or we're taking your book to launch, or your book is going to ALA, or it's going to SIBA or NIBA, or, you know, all of these like little things that sort of sound the same to someone who hasn't lived and breathed them. I think for me, because I understand what each of those events is, what the audience, and that's very much, again, a part of it is, who are we talking to at this meeting? And that was part of the conversation that this client and I had when they were putting together a presentation for it. We talked about certain parts of the initial, you know, draft of the presentation that this client did. And, you know, if you were talking to a room full of other creators, you're talking to other authors and illustrators, some of this might matter. You know, she had initially gone deep into some of the creative process stuff. And we decided to pull back on that a little bit, because that wasn't this room, that wasn't this audience. This audience was professionals. And so understanding some of her own professional journey was more important. So I think because I speak the language of inside a publishing house, and I speak the language of authors, I can translate between the two, and hopefully my clients feel less confused by it all, because it's an overwhelming big process from the outside. And I think as an agency, you know, with Root Literary, one of the things that we all believe very much in is we want our clients to be as educated about what's going on with their books as they want to be and as they're able to be. Some people, you know, love to have all the data. Some people know that at a certain point, it just freaks them out more. So we also, it's not a one size fits all thing, but we want our clients to have the knowledge of what's going on, and education is part of what we are bringing to the table as an agency, because we believe very strongly that the more you know about what's going on in the life of your book or your publishing career, wherever you are, your submission process, the more you know what's going on, the more confident you feel. You're not spending all your time cycling on questions about, well, what if this? And I don't understand what they meant when they said that. And, you know, should I ask this? Like when there's less focus on confusion, there's more confidence. And when there's more confidence, there's the ability to make better art, because that's also something that our clients have to be doing. While the publishing process is happening for one book over here, they need to be working on a next project over here. And so we are working to educate them enough that they feel confident about the career hat, that they can set that down and fully devote themselves to the thing that only they can do, which is create the next book. Similarly, something I tell my clients is that, you know, I wear a lot of different hats, you know, as an agent. Like, I'm negotiating your contracts, I'm educating you, I'm helping you develop your projects, I'm, you know, talking you off creative ledges, whatever it may be. But the thing that I think is the most valuable thing I do is I help my clients protect their creative space, because there's a lot that I can handle for them. You know, that's why we do the negotiating and the contract stuff and, you know, the business piece of it. Like, that's a large part of what agents are doing, is handling the business parts of your career, which doesn't mean that you should set it and forget it and never think about it. But if you have the confidence that someone else is handling whatever's happening, even if it's like something's happening for, you know, the book that's in the publishing process that it might feel like it's on fire a little bit. If you have the confidence that my agent is handling that, you're able to give yourself the space to be focused on the creative work that will potentially, hopefully, become your next book and help you build a career, and not just the one book.
I think that anyone who's listening to this conversation is going to get a sense very quickly that, oh, Molly O'Neill, if I'm fortunate enough to be able to work with her, she's going to be able to handle that. She's got the knowledge and the skills. I can